Hi, guys.
Is it on?
It's on.
Welcome back to our very last show of Wits and Bits with Tris and Chris.
Only on
WICR.
WICR. So, this is Tristan, my last ever show on WICR.
Yeah.
Stay tuned because we might have a little announcement at the end.
Yeah. I don't know what the announcement is. We didn't.
Just stay tuned for the entire episode because we will be announcing
something
at the end.
Okay.
So this is our last episode. We have a lot in store for you. And we hope that you guys enjoy it so much to the point where our announcement later on makes you... You'll see.
Oh my God.
So
Okay.
for all of you just joining, even though we said it 3 times, we have an announcement later at the end of the show.
Yes, we do. So
this is our last show on WICR. We would like to do our top 10 list one more time for you guys. But we also want to implement other segments, so we may only do a top 5 list.
Exactly. So either way, we hope you enjoy it.
Yeah. I'm trying to turn the lights on, but we don't need more heat. It's fine.
Yeah, we don't.
So number 1, of course, on our list to start off, we have to talk about the act. It just ended.
Yeah.
Wednesday. I just watched it last night. How did you do?
So I mean, as I was watching the show, I wasn't really. I know what happens. We know. I've seen a documentary about it. Like, I've read about it. I know what happened, so it wasn't really like a big surprise. I mean, I want to say I was a little bit underwhelmed. Like, I wasn't like, oh my God, this is so great. I wasn't like completely upset that it was ending, but I get it. It's not their fault because Gypsy is still in jail in real life. Like, we don't know what's going to happen later, so they can't really do anything with that. But it wasn't anything nothing to write home about, I guess. I mean,
that's why it's a limited series, because they can't.
Exactly. Yeah.
But however, I did not like the ending. I'm cutting you off, but I did not like the ending. I thought that they should have made it maybe like 10 episodes and went a little more into the case. I mean, I know people watch that on
because
TV.
They barely had them in the courtroom.
Yeah, barely.
At all.
And I would have liked to see, and I did not like, I'm not going to speak for her, but I'm sure she didn't like this, Gypsy. I didn't like at the end that Dee Dee, like the ghost of Dee Dee, was in her cell and she rested her head on it. On her. I mean, okay, now I'm talking about it and saying that I don't like it. Now I kind of see why they did it, because it
makes sense.
She was like very sorry for what she did,
because she still is sorry, I think.
Yeah, but I don't know, because her mom taught her to be such like a manipulative, like lying and cheating person,
and you can see that throughout the whole thing.
And
like, you see it with Gypsy doing it to Nick. Gypsy, like,
exactly, the last episode you could see it. But but I just didn't like that. I can't hear what they're saying. I just didn't like that. That it was like she was resting on her, because she's trying to be a different person now. You know what I mean?
Gypsy,
like, she doesn't want to have like the no moral standard, whatever. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean.
But I guess like her mom is her mom. I just didn't like that it was like so. She was like almost still like relying on.
Yeah.
I
also kind of wish they went more into depth with her dad, because that whole part was like extremely confusing to me. Like, not confusing. It just happened.
Yeah.
Like, that could have been drawn out a little bit longer, like explain more, because the entire time she's like, I don't want to be around you. Like, I don't know you. You're not, like, you're my dad, but I don't. She like literally asked one of the security guards, she's like, can I leave now? But then he whips out 3 pictures of them together, and it's all like, oh, okay, like, I know who you are.
I
like,
mean,
you're my dad.
How it actually happened.
It might have been, but I didn't like it.
But you know what else I didn't like? I didn't like, what's the neighbor's name? Whatever, you know. Lacey's mom.
Yeah.
I didn't like that whole part. I mean, I'm sure that's how it happened.
Yeah.
But I didn't like that she, like, she went in, but her whole message, like the whole message of her conversation was confusing. Like, she was at first very mad, and then she like gave in a little, and then she got mad again, and then she was like, whatever, you figure your life out. But like,
yeah.
And her, all her lines, oh my God, okay. all her lines were extremely repetitive.
I know.
Throughout the entire episode.
Who?
The mom.
The mom? Okay.
To the neighbors and
Wait,
then
I just
want to
look up her name because I want to say something about it.
But I found that to be drawn out too much to the point where like there wasn't a story there and there was no need for it to be there. But what do you guys at home think? Do you think I have a question.
Mel, the mother's name is Mel.
Mel. Do you think that Gypsy will be released early from prison in real life? Or do you think that she will continue the 10 years sentence that she has?
I'm going to answer that. I don't know if
you can. No, I'm asking the viewers, but you can put in your input too.
I think even after this, like, I don't want to say, because this has been something that's been, like, going on, and she's been in jail, like, I think this might
could be our moment of history, by the way.
Yeah. Anyway. The show might, since everyone's watching it and people want to look more into it, like, what was I gonna say? Shoot. No, after the show, I feel like people are gonna look more into it, want to, like, more people might be on her side about it. I don't know. I just think maybe she might get out earlier than.
I don't think so much
because she's only there for 10 years, right? In jail for 10 years.
I don't know if it's 10 more or if it's
10 altogether. Yeah. I think it might have been 10.
I think it's 10 more.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to be in jail for that much longer, to be honest. That's just my opinion. But
whenever she gets out, I think that they're going to make her obviously seek help. But she has her stepmom and her dad behind her. And she recently, like, I think penned a letter from jail saying, can people like sign a petition to get her out earlier?
Yeah.
Which I don't get because there is hype around her now because of the show, but she hates the show. Yeah. So it's like you're kind of
I don't understand. Okay, I don't know if this is the show or if this is just, it was really bothering me because I always thought that Gypsy was very truthful throughout the entire thing. Like, not the show, in real life. Like, with the whole case, I've read that she was entirely truthful the entire time. Like, she was very, like, cooperative with police, but it wasn't like that in the show. Like, she completely denied the fact that she had anything to do with it. So I don't know.
I feel like, yeah, she was probably so scared that she just admitted it. Like, I feel like
also I think she kind of maybe manipulated herself a little bit in the sense where she was like, I don't want to believe that I actually did this. Like, I love my mom. That's what she kept saying. She kept saying, like, I couldn't have done this because I love my mom. But
it was almost like, yeah, it wasn't like she was trying to like play the cops as a fool. It was like she was like
trying to,
I couldn't have, like, in her own head, like, I could not have done that. Like,
yeah.
And she didn't, like, she did, but she didn't. Like, she didn't actually stab her mom.
Yeah. But
she did, like, hire an assassin, basically. Well, that's a very sad topic that we've been discussing the past couple of weeks. But that's all over now.
That's all over now.
So next topic.
Like, do you want to talk about American Idol?
Sure. I have only watched up to who's in the top 8. The judges have their save again, and they are back on. I don't like that they eliminate 2 per week. I don't like that.
What is it usually?
It's usually, in the past, it was like they had a top 13, and then it'd be 13 weeks of the finale. They would eliminate 1 at a time. Mm-hmm. Then now they had a top 10, top 8, top 6, top 4, top 3, and then and then the top 3 is all in the finale. So they didn't even do 2 for the finale. So I don't like that. They changed that. I don't like it. But I still watch it. And my opinion is that Katy Perry cheapens the brand of American Idol. Her dressing up as Ursula for Disney night, and then the next week she kind of wore, I forget, she kind of dressed up, I think, for Queen. That kind of just made a little bit of a foolery of the show. Like, she had tentacles the whole night, and she was putting them around the other judges. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. I was like, this is not a kid's show. She's just very attention-seeking and extra.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. She just bothers me a little bit. I don't know.
But other than that, the talent's really good, so we'll see who wins. Mm-hmm. I don't really know any of their names this season, so. Okay. So what next?
I want to talk about how Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas got married in Vegas.
I didn't even know that.
I think that is hilarious.
So all 3 of them are married then?
Yeah, but what happened was hold on. I'm just gonna get this article because
Well, basically, Kevin Jonas has been married for a long time, right?
not a really long
He
time.
had a show on the E! Network with his wife. I think her name is Danielle. I don't know why I know that. And then Nick Jonas got married like 3 times to the same person
Yeah.
in a different country because they all have different traditions and customs. So they did a wedding for each of them. And then I guess he just got married in Vegas.
Yeah. So what happened was they did it. It was funny. They got married. It was in Vegas. Diplo was there. They had ring pops for wedding rings. But like this isn't their. You think that this is going to be their only wedding?
No.
So I don't know why you gave me that face. Like, I think it's fun
it
and
might
it's
be.
cute, and like I feel like it perfectly matches their relationship because Sophie Turner is hilarious. She's so funny in real life. Like,
Did they do it after the Billboard Music Awards?
I think so. It says here.
They're probably.
So my source is L.
ELLE.
And it says Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas Las Vegas quickie wedding was a surprise to many. Convinced the two had been planning a summer wedding in France, but according to People, the French wedding is still happening, and the Vegas wedding was to make their marriage legal because of the rules surrounding marriage in France.
What's the rule?
In France, a religious ceremony does not constitute a legal marriage. So, according to the U.S. Embassy and consulates in France, at least one of the parties to be married must have resided in France for at least 40 days immediately preceding the marriage. This precludes a wedding in cases where both parties are only visiting for a short day. So that makes sense. I get it. And I think that was a really cool way to do it. Wait.
What?
It says, Joe and Sophie are a couple that loves to have fun and live in the moment, and that's exactly why getting hitched in Vegas was. That's, you know what?
Fine, it's fine.
You don't like it. I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's like in the moment thing.
I just didn't know. Like I don't know.
It says the couple plans to have a more formal wedding, but the ceremony was just for fun. It was just fun.
How did you feel about their new song? The second one.
I didn't listen to it.
Okay, well, it's really bad, so don't even.
Okay, we'll play it next.
Okay, well, we'll play their song coming next. So so basically, Christine, stay tuned. Christine, stay tuned. If you guys have not commented your answer on the question, do you think Gypsy Rose Blanchard will be released from prison early? Please do so in the comments below or on YouTube Live, or you can call in at 914-633-2369 or Tristan's phone.
Yes, and my phone.
If you have her number, then you know. If you know,
so I think we did a really bad job with
preparing today's episode
because the Billboard Awards was on last night and we didn't even watch it.
Oh, that was last night.
Well,
I could talk about.
It maybe wasn't last night.
I could talk about something on it.
Okay, then talk about it.
You're not gonna like it.
Is it Taylor Swift?
Yeah,
of course.
I'm watching on YouTube and Instagram, so you're hearing us double.
Comment
on YouTube.
It was Wednesday.
So 2 days ago. All right. Yeah. Well, I could talk about Taylor Swift. She performed.
Mariah Carey won the Icon Award or something.
I saw a meme about it, and she threw her gum. Okay, so she had gum in her mouth, and she put it in a piece of paper or whatever, and then she tried to hand it to Jennifer Hudson.
What? Why?
I don't know. And then she tried to be like, "Do you need to like spit out?" I don't know what she was doing, but I guess Jennifer Hudson said no, and she literally went into the audience. It was kind of really rude.
Wait, was her gum in the paper though?
I mean, that's what I didn't see her spit the gum in, but I'm pretty sure that's why she had paper.
People are probably gonna pick that up and then try and sell it. Yeah, but I don't know who wants Mariah Carey's.
People do.
Gum. She's pretty washed up, if you ask me.
Do you know? Okay. Anyway, Taylor Swift opened the show, I believe, with Brendan Urie of Panic at the Disco.
And the song.
And the new song, Me! ! She is set to release new music soon. But she won't say when because that's just what she does. Yeah, she likes
that's what every artist does.
You just hate her. But no, she is okay. She's brilliant that way that she keeps everyone guessing. But the performance was a little bit underwhelming. I will talk badly about Taylor Swift.
Not
right now.
badly, just if you have a
Honestly, I will talk honestly.
Yeah.
Freely and
if
open.
you can be critical of an artist.
So
That's what makes them better.
She was a little underwhelming. Her voice was good. The performance itself was just not.
Wait, like, okay, really? Like, shoot. How was she? Because to me, live, she's not great. Like, her vocals aren't great.
Sure, her vocals were good this one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to hear.
But she's not a dancer, and
No, she is not a dancer, and she needs to
her.
understand that.
Christine said, "It sucks!" ! Meaning the song. I disagree, Christine. Watch what you say.
No, I think she's talking about the Jonas Brothers song. Is she?
No, because I said me! ! She said it sucks! !
Oh. See, like,
if you have an opinion, Christine, you can call Tristan's phone at FaceTime Audio or 914-633-2369, and you can voice it on WICR.
Yes.
Only on WICR.
Okay.
But if no one's going to call in or comment, we are going to play a song.
Okay. Can we play the Jonas Brothers song so I can listen to it?
Yeah. I just got to open up Spotify.
So if you have any other topics that you want us to maybe cover today, that's something that you want to talk about,
please comment because we're struggling a little.
Let us know. But we'll be back after the break with some more topics to talk to you about.